Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Summit Europe. It's day one, our second match of the day. It's our opening region of the Summit play. Of course, it's an $80,000 tournament. The top 6 teams in the world, well, close to the top 6 teams anyway. We'll see who ends up qualifying. Navi, DK, one more European team, 2 North American teams, and 1 Asian team. They'll all descend here, and they'll fight for $80,000 on land, live from Los Angeles, this June 5th through 8th. But before we get to the land finals, we've got to see who qualifies. So coming up next, right now, we've got RoX.KiS versus MYM, our second match of the day. RoX.KiS just took down Relax, and well, that being said, I'm LD. I'm joined here by Merlini. Ben, can MYM take down RoX.KiS?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen them too much. Looks like they will have a stand-in today, so that definitely hurts their chances a little bit.
Yeah, EDE Dota, I believe Crit unfortunately had a commitment and wasn't able to make it today. Schedule is a little tight between D2CL, D2L, ESL. The list goes on. There's a lot of tournaments right now, so rescheduling becomes very problematic. But we'll see if they can do it with a standing. With that being said, draft is underway. Let's go ahead and hop on into it. So, well, the picks have begun. The custom draft screen is back.
Yay.
It's not dead.
Odds 71-29 if you're a RoX.KiS. I think that's about right. MYM, they haven't had any impressive results lately. A lot of their players have been around for a really long time. Link, Ace, and Rise most notably. But in terms of impressive online results, just has not been any. They upset teams very, very rarely.
Yeah, MYM, I think the most notable result they had was when Unicorn almost broke the GPM or CS record, something like that. It was a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, but they've kind of been a fringe European team. Definitely capable of giving the top teams a good game, but not a team you'd like put your money on to advance deep into an event.
Yeah, they're good, but they don't actually win. They're like very close to winning a lot, but they just don't pull through.
I think the one thing that really hurt them, at least when they first started playing with this roster, was Link had played carry role for like his entire Dota career, at least like his entire time in Dota 2 that I watched him. And they put him on support, and he just did not seem comfortable.
Oh, I thought he was a mid player.
Yeah, well, like a core role.
He plays mid or carry, but not support. I would say his support is really weak.
So I haven't cast him in a little bit. I'm curious to see how much he's improved, if he's grown a lot. Obviously, anyone who's got the individual skill to play core should be able to play support with enough time practice. AUI 2000 was quick to say that he was awful at support when he started. There was so much he did wrong. Granted, Curtis is very hard on himself, but he's improved a lot, and maybe Link can too. But with that being said, draft is well underway, and well, pretty standard draft by the CIS team.
It's an exact same opener for RoX.KiS. Like 4 of the 5 banned out, and then take Invoker first.
I would much rather give this team something like Ember or even Lycan potentially over.
Ooh, Lycan, I think, is really scary. Invoker or
they're on Dire side though, so maybe not Lycan this game.
Yeah, Ember.
I think they could give them Ember instead.
Yeah, that's true. Or trade something like give them Invoker, take Ember for yourself.
Yeah, well, they don't choose to do it. Instead, MYM will go for just a mass gank lineup. Centaur, Sandcane, Windranger, great lockdown, decent magic damage. They don't have much physical damage as of yet. They don't have a true carry. And now RoX.KiS will pick up the Luna.
What's up with the Windranger picks recently? This is the second time we've seen it in second phase.
There was the one performance I've seen where Windranger did really well was that game where S4 couldn't make it, and EGM was standing in for him as solo mid, and he crushed a Windranger, but generally, most Windrangers have been.
Yeah, I don't like her as a support though. Maybe if she's solo mid this game. They do have a Sand King though, so they do have like better setup for Shackle. I'm not sure whether it's gonna be a puck. Probably puck mid Centaur off and Sand King Windranger support. So I won't get to see any far Windrangers. The reason I think she's so important to put into the core because she has to have Force Staff. Force Staff is so important on her.
She also desperately needs levels. Like Shackle level 1 is
it's
crap.
Terrible.
Even Windrun level 1 is okay, but you really want to get that at least level 2, and you need Power Shot Max. Even if you skip the ult, you're looking at a hero that realistically needs like level 9 or 10 to fully come into
I totally agree. Like Shackle level 1, it's like double the time of you hitting nothing at all, which is almost nothing.
Yeah, there's barely any reward for even hitting it.
So this is,
and it's not even a guaranteed spell to hit either. So
this is the more typical RoX.KiS draft. Invoker Dazzle was the same opener, but now they have Luna and Treant Protector on their side. This is what they like to run a lot. The Dazzle, Tree, the Mass Heal, make Luna Superman, and Luna was really, really farm last game, but she just really couldn't do anything versus her lineup. I think it wasn't a terribly big draft fail inside of Relax. You could see the end happening from a mile away, but at the same time, Like I don't think the Wind Ranger pick was terribly good. They just needed more aggression, and if they want to take it this route, it looks to be a lot better. Like you either go like more defensive or more aggressive. Yeah, and they kind of like half-assed it.
This is an iconic RoX.KiS draft. Absolutely iconic for them. The only thing they might not, I mean, they won't get the profit, I suppose, but aside from that, like, this is exactly what they want. There were some teams that gave away what they wanted and beat it. IG beat the RoX.KiS strat at Star Ladder with an Emperor Spirit just destroying the Mass Necrobooks, but, well, can MYM do it with this draft is going to be the big question.
I don't know who they're going to pick for Sidoi. A lot of the good offlaners are out.
Radiant team pick.
Clock is still in. Nature's Prophet out. Darkseer out. And I'm not really sure who Unicorn's actually going to play as the carry. He does like the farming ones. And
yeah, Naga's one of his go-tos. She is banned.
He doesn't favor the fighter ones as much. Like I don't really see him playing that much Lifestealer at all.
I mean, this would be a good Lifestealer game. There's some decent ways to deal with him, but you've got the puck initiation. There's like 3 heroes that can set up the fight. So I think
Trio wrecks him though. Trio just like completely wastes rage.
Yeah, if you get it off at the right time and the Lifestealer's already popped it. But MYM do have some good mobility here. So outside of Lifestealer, let's go check out our hero list.
He really likes Naga. He used to like
played some
anti-mage a
as
lot.
well.
Yeah, Luna. He also plays occasionally. Gyro is more up his alley too. Looks like it'll be a Doom. Doom is pretty good versus Luna. Not the best versus Mass Heal, but if they can kill Luna or just Doom Invoker, I think they can win team fights. So.
Well, it goes to MYM's strength. MYM is the much better or much more team fight focused lineup. They want to fight, they want to get kills, especially once they have their 2-3 Blink Daggers up in the mid game. And Doom's a hero that goes well with that type of strategy. Not the best late game in terms of raw damage output, but they've got a natural Hex carrier in the puck. They have, as mentioned, great initiation, and Doom can hit pretty hard with sufficient items. So
generally,
I think it's a well-rounded pick for this draft.
I don't think they can go super greedy. Generally, against RoX.KiS, you're not worried about having the late game on RoX.KiS. You're worried about getting to the late game. You're worried about surviving your rack surviving past like 30-35 minutes. And Doom is a pretty good hero early, even if they get BKBs, won't do that much. And I'm actually surprised we haven't seen Doom more. He works very well versus Invoker, although oftentimes you just have trouble closing distance and getting to him.
He's actually, generally, I feel like he gets played the most in CIS. That's where we see the most Doom picks. Empire love to run the hero. VP were running it quite a bit. Some of the other European, Na'Vi were running it. Some of the other European teams, I think, start taking it from them. But, well, here comes the Viper. So now they're running a Tri-Core, and they're running a very naturally tanky carry as well. And I just look at this RoX.KiS draft, and it's like,
they might actually aggro try, because MYM's try lane is really, really weak. Wind Ranger, Sanking, and Doom. Wind Ranger, she does have a good right click, but her skills aren't very useful early. Sanking, level 1 Impale is pretty garbage, and Doom doesn't really have that much going for him either. So
if they aggro try, then they also get a Viper versus Centaur 1v1, which they should crush, or Invoker versus Centaur, which is still pretty good. So their solo lanes would look very strong there as well. They are dire side going aggro try, so if they screw it up, they're in a ton of trouble. But in terms of the lane matchups, they should be good.
Yeah, this is true. Well, MYM, I guess they could potentially aggro try too if they expect RoX.KiS to aggro try. I think that would be better for them, dodging the try on try.
Can RoX.KiS just run dual lanes here? Maybe we see like a Dazzle Luna and a Tree Viper.
That wouldn't be so bad. I don't think Tree Viper is good enough to stand up versus the 3 heroes, though. I guess it kind of depends what creep Doom gets early.
Well, let's see what they do, guys. It's our second match of Summit Europe play. We've got 27 more to go, including this one. And then we'll have potentially tiebreakers and then on to the playoffs. Only one European team besides Na'Vi will qualify for the LAN finals. So is it going to be RoX.KiS? Is it going to be MYM? Or will it be somebody else? We'll find out over the coming weeks. Solo will be the first one introduced here for RoX.KiS, handling the Luna. BZZ is perfect on the Invoker. Y'all playing the Dazzle. The Treant Protector being handled by Goblack. And Sidoi bringing up the rear as the Viper. On the side of MYM, we've got Ace on the Centaur Warrunner. Unicorn playing the Wind Ranger. Eddie Dota on the Sand King. Rise on the Puck. And Link on the Doom. So Rise used to play support for his previous team, but now he is on the carry role, or the solo mid role, I should say. And he's been doing pretty well there.
A lot of people in the jungle. It's a 10-man party.
But so many inactive heroes. Like, level 1 Invoker, what's he going to do? Level 1 Luna. She's going to run at you and right-click you. It's just not much kill potential for other team.
Just want to get those wards set up.
Well, Unicorn's got a sentry here. Let's see if he gets the D ward off. They'll plop down an observer ward as well from around the tree line. So MYM do need their levels on these supports. Wind Ranger and Sand King both very level
dependent. Ward is just not terribly useful. I guess it blocks the spawning against Rune Vision, and is relatively hard to de-ward, but
I think the main thing was he was able to drop it from like around the tree line, so harder to see it being placed, I suppose.
Yeah, Sand King could just stack large camps though, and just sandstorm with them. I think he actually prefers to stack large camps.
Does leave your Wind Ranger in a bit of a bind, but
yeah,
at least one support.
She can do Ancients maybe,
and they will actually start link off in the jungle.
Oh wait, Unicorn's playing Wind Runner, so it's a
might still be support though. Normally when teams run a Doom, they like the bottom lane. This is probably gonna be our first blood. Edie just getting the right clicks, and Koblek just drive-bys with a haster.
Well, the tree
got the punch.
The tree pummels way too strong.
I saw him coming in, and I'm just like wasn't really thinking too much on it. And he's dead.
Wait, so is Unicorn? I guess Unicorn is playing support, and Link is playing carry.
What most team? I guess what MYM are doing is what we've seen from a lot of other teams, where the Doom will at least start in the woods. You give the support the lane for some extra levels, and the Doom can come in later. But going for Stout Shield as well. I'm expecting this aggressive trialing. Maybe he just stays in the woods. And they just let Wind Ranger farm here.
I suppose so. I definitely think RoX.KiS should have aggro tried though and take advantage of MYM's even weaker lanes and to give Viper a really good matchup.
Yeah, so they do go for the aggressive try. There's nothing Centaur can do in this lane. This is just brutal.
This CS is pretty good though. 3 and 5 compared to 1 and 1 on Viper. So Viper looks like he's just concentrating on harassing instead of actually.
Did the Viper get here late?
I don't think so.
Okay, because they did go aggressive in the enemy woods, but that was pretty early. Generally, your last hitting picks up is Viper, though. Once you get some points in Nether Toxin, it's pretty hard to outlast hit him, and hasn't gone for any yet. Has actually gone Corrosive Skin.
I don't.
Does that work on the return damage?
I don't know. I guess we can see. It doesn't look like it. Nope. That's unusual. So. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Wait, I can't actually tell.
Let's keep an eye on this. I'm very curious.
It should. I don't think of. I can't think of anything that it doesn't work on. Maybe HP removal. It does work.
Yeah, it does.
That is super annoying.
That's actually super annoying.
Oh my goodness.
Should you skip return in this matchup? I almost wonder if you should.
Probably.
Because I think he's just gonna die now. Sadoi's running him. No, not yet.
So return does how much damage? It does what? 25% of 31. So it does like 24 damage, and then Viper's Corrosive
He's
Skin
maxing it.
does like 30.
The Centaur's gonna kill himself by standing in lane.
That's a terrible matchup for him.
I mean, it's already terrible anyway because you're melee here with no mobility against Viper, and that's just not a matchup you can win. But with that mechanic in play,
yeah.
This reminds me, there was one time where Hani played Queen of Pain mid against Viper, and it was like I think it was one of the earliest games I had seen after the change to Corrosive Skin, and he went Shadow Strike, and the lane was just lost the second he started using it. He killed himself on the poison. I made that mistake too when the hero first got
Corrosive Skin's OP. Well,
situationally very strong.
Stampede is really good versus Viper though, because Viper just has a ton of slows and you can just kind of roll over him. So laning phase might be bad for him, but later it should definitely not be that bad.
Yeah, it's a cute little move from Ace or from Sadoi, but the other thing is Ace can just sit back and get his levels up. There'll be some harassment onto Edie. Then the right clicks come in. He'll burrow strike through. Unicorn will get him out safely with a nice shackle shot there.
Sand King, he has 0 experience. I think he just needs to stack and pull at this point. Actually, he doesn't have Sandstorm, so I don't know.
He's got to just leech for level 2. Maybe let the other heroes stack for him. Link has been doing a little bit. And then he can go jungle.
Link coming from behind.
There's a backstab here. Living Armor's going to turn it around a bit. Shackle won't connect, but a 2-hero stomp will from Link. Then the power shot. Unicorn finishes him off, and Solo will pay for his insolence with Link on the chase. He's got the Centaur move speed aura, so he's actually a little bit faster than her. Unicorn, Shackle. This is going to set up one more right click, but he needs more than that. Sunstrike. I heard it coming in, but didn't actually see. Oh, Unicorn will go down.
I bet he wishes that he had level 2 Scorched Earth instead of level 2 Devour. Right there.
Yeah, he was kind of expecting us to play this more passive farm game and stack the jungle, maybe even go towards, like, the, you know, either the Arcane Moots mech or even into a Midas, but Link forced to join the lane because his team is struggling, and still it's okay for them, though. They get
Ace getting chased down. Oh, no. Just dual TP out.
What's a tree gonna do? Yeah, this lane, they've got both of their mini stuns bottom and 0 top, unfortunately.
Is PBD's tree better than Goblik's tree?
I think so. I think it's mostly just because of the way he moves around invis in the mid game.
Is Goblik number 2 tree?
Well, he also gets credit as the forefather of tree.
This is true. He's a tree creator.
He's a living Dota legend. Yeah, forget about the space creators. He'll head back bottom now, though. Has the boots up, has level 3. How's our Sand King stacks looking? Not too great. Puck dropping the coil mid. Ace will come and looks for the stomp, but can't quite get in range here. They need to body block just a little bit. Double edge. Rise is committing to this, but Ace is backing off. Sunstrike onto Rise. Oh, he dodges it with the phase shift. Nicely done, but still gonna go down to the cold snap under tower. That tree rotation. Tree so freaking strong.
Living armor. OP.
They needed to get off a stomp there, but just did not have the range for it. Couldn't get in close enough.
Oh, living armor.
And now Unicorn's wind running back already. Sunstrike's gonna be available fairly soon, but no mana to even get close
so, to it. MYM definitely lost top lane. They lost mid lane after Rise just died to BZZ, and bottom lane just been a disaster for Sand King.
And look at the farm. 3 cores of RoX.KiS in the top 3.
It's pretty scary, especially when Sidoi gets his mech up. He does have treads. A little surprised he went for treads over phase, but still, Ace just can't do anything at all in this lane.
He's getting his levels. That's pretty much what he can do. Get level 6 and then pop his ult when they go on bottom. Which he will have fairly soon. Yeah, the stand-in ED's had a rough game so far. And does have his level 2 now. Almost the level 2 Sandstorm available to
some
start
stacks.
jungling.
There's a quad stack right here. Or remnants of a quad stack. Or it's a triple stack, actually.
I wonder if RoX.KiS are going to look to contest that, though. They don't have vision yet, but they see like where the Sand King is not, for the most part, with the lane ward here, and... well, not so much with this ward. But they've been pretty aggressive at moving into the jungle, and he's got his level 3 now, and away he'll go. So, first quad stack. We'll work it down now.
Yep, he does have level 2 Sandstorm. Sandstorm that hoe.
I definitely heard something different when you said that.
I'm waiting for E to make some big plays, some big eppies.
Sand King's a comeback support, so you can't count that out.
Here he goes. I wonder if Unicorn has to tell him what to do at this point, because it seems like he's kind of lost. Well, he will get some easier levels, though. It's the nice part about Sand King.
Yeah, he's a good comeback support, and also still pretty difficult to gank in general. Goblik has been hanging out bottom. He's hit level 4. And RoX.KiS with Eclipse online are going to look to start applying some pressure here. The Lucent Beam Link. Imagine they're going to go scouting towards the neutral soon, but it'll be too late even if they do. ED cleans up the stack, he hits level 4.5, and after a very slow start, he's right back in this game.
They need level 6 on Doom ASAP. I'm surprised that he's actually not level 6 yet. He's very close, but maybe then they can make a rotation with Rise and Doom and get a kill.
Well, Ace can't really die here to Sidoi, but he can be zoned out of lane quite effectively. He's got his ultimate. Are they thinking about a rotation from the Puck? Rise, too low on mana. Haster will spawn bottom.
Man, the max corrosive skin build. Oh, Sidoi.
Such a cheesy
There's
matchup.
a special place in hell for those kind of people. I mean, Viper is one of the most annoying heroes to play against. Well, he will TP. They need to get a kill on Luna.
Ace in from the Centaur initiation. Now Link's gonna run right through him. They get off the slow. They'll follow up with the stomp, but there's a grave on top of living armor, and they just can't get this kill yet. Well, they'll do it now. Thinking about Eclipse. He was thinking about it. Even like started to wave the arms around, but did not let it fly in the air.
Very nice rotation from Centaur. They need to kill Luna. Luna is just so important to RoX.KiS's strategy right now, and they can't do anything on top. Viper is a pain in the ass to kill, and even if you kill him, he's just not that important.
Problem is, he's got a 9-minute mech.
Yes.
And he's taking on the tier 1 top. Sure, it's not the most important tower, but it's just a little bit less map control for MYM, and now they've got the double Fort Spirits and mech. They can just start 5-manning, honestly, and I don't think MYM can do much about it. They need that Blink Dagger on Sand King.
Yes, they also need a Blink Dagger on Centaur, but he is so poor. 350 gold. Compare that to the Viper who has treads and mech and Pro Man shield. Oh boy. Viper safe lane.
Well, Doom is online now for Link. Can he defend this tower? Solo's going to look to dive him. He's been caught in a bit by the creeps here. Lucent Beam available. Mostly I think they just want to bait out some TPs, as we'll see Godlike just chilling in the woods, leeching a little bit of experience. But MYM are under pressure. Despite getting the Luna kill, Solo just keeps on pushing. And the Viper's probably coming in to join them. Indeed he is. So the heal strat comes online now with the mech, the level 3 living armor, and of course the Dazzle heal, already level 2. Indeed will get caught. That lane war behind the tower still doing work. Well, Burrow Strike across the tower, or across the ravine.
That was nice. He dodged the Viper Strike too. Oh,
Still goes down.
GG wards.
This ward pretty much won them the lane. They got multiple kills off of that. They blew through all the Sand King's regen, and I guess MYM never knew there was a ward there.
Yeah.
He was just hiding here, like, hoping to leech some experience.
Unicorns had sentries on him the whole entire game too. Well,
Well, he doesn't normally play support.
he does
Unless
not.
they made a role switch since the last time I cast them. But
Well, RoX.KiS, they are pushing down towers. MYM trying to pressure mid in the meantime, but Living Armor healing a tower right back up. Ryze also needs his Blink Dagger, but after that death, he's also pretty poor. So they need a lot of items on MYM, and RoX.KiS knows this, decides to put pressure right now. They cannot fight into Viper Mech. I think if they take a 5-on-5 engagement right now, they'll just get wiped, unless there's like a sick epicenter and a Doom on a very high priority target.
well, things looking good for RoX.KiS here. A win here, they're 2-0. And MYM will try and hang on. The pressure continues bottom with the... Oh, I don't want to do that. What the hell? I've never hit that button before. Never again, Ben. Never again. But
What button?
I don't know. It was like the in-game stats button, I think. Yeah. Just that's a... Would you like to enter some statistical information now? No.
I don't think I've hit that button.
That was a bad button. But the thing is, yeah, RoX.KiS take the tier 1 bottom. MYM are just... Their jungle's not very safe at this point. As soon as they take the tower, they start dropping Observer wards. They'll fish for a Shackle here. They could even go for a Doom on Solo anyway, but not gonna bother. With the Grave in position behind him, with the Living Armor to back him up, it's just so hard to get that kill.
But no Sedoy, so that's kind of the word go for MYM. But after Miss Shackle, no opportunity to
It really
catch.
it's like you'd think it's the time to go, but I don't know if they have the levels or items actually.
Oh, they're not going to get a better opportunity is the problem.
Yeah,
I
but
like
was
it-
that one a good opportunity?
I think it was good enough. They can just Doom solo
It
and
was less bad enough.
and the two supports can heal him up, but Luna still has to run. She has to run from like the T2 all the way to the T1, and she's not getting any support from Invoker or Viper at that point. But looks like they're still looking at pressure. They're not scared of this.
Yeah, they haven't brought the Viper back yet, although his TP should have cooled down. It will in about 5 seconds. And, yeah, just a lot of early to mid-game items for RoX.KiS. They are farming all 3 lanes. 633, BZZ just sitting mid, has the Necronomicon level 1 recipe online. And they'll draw a line here for MYM. They say, let's try and shut down this Viper. But
It's not
nothing
happening.
doing.
He has his point booster now too. Ruh-roh. You're in trouble.
If MYM want to kill him, they have to send like 4 heroes top. And then they'll lose their tower bottom. They'd probably lose the tower mid as well.
Or
so.
like Coil, Stun, Epi, Doom. Well, maybe not Doom, but Stun, Epi, plus some. I don't know. They just need to try and keep him disabled with Shackles and try and kite him with Stampede.
It would take at least 3 heroes, maybe 4. And you have to factor in, then there's the Living Armor to back him up. There's the TP Grave as well.
Yeah, and
Sure, he's at the tier 2, but, like, it'll take so long to kill him. Maybe he gets back here. Dazzle comes and meets him.
let's see if they can kill him with these 3.
Well, they're losing their tower bottom for this, so they gotta make it work. They'll drop the coil. Sedoy's gonna hang out. Living Armor, will they even bother to use it? They'll doom him. Oh, with the Puck Silence, he starts melting pretty quickly, but not fast enough. They're all taking big damage from this. Well, he will go down in the end, but for a tier 2,
He just spent his money too, so
Not a bad
that's
trade.
not a bad loss for RoX.KiS at all. Ruh-roh. Well, RoX.KiS can easily take Rosh in now. With the Quas Exort Invoker, he is level 11. He has his max 4 spears. He has Necro 1, almost Necro 2. That's just theirs for the taking. MYM can't contest his Rosh pit at all without blinks.
yeah, the mech's up. The double Forge Spirits are here. They've got their level 6 on the Luna. They can just keep on going. They'll press for the tier 1 mid. They'll take that out, and then Rosh is probably next on the list. Tough for MYM to defend right now. The Centaur Blink, it's coming soon. The Puck Blink also coming soon. So they'll have... Well, actually, they'll have the triple Blink. And maybe with the triple Blink, maybe then it's enough to take some fights, but it's just so many heals on RoX.KiS.
I think a big problem for MYM is that they might not get any tower gold this game. And if that happens, I think RoX.KiS will certainly take it. Like, if they don't get any towers by like 25 minutes, I don't really think they're going to be able to force T1s at all. And that's a lot of gold. Like, usually you consider it gold in the bank that you're eventually going to get later. But against this sort of lineup and against a tree and against this heavy mid-game centric lineup, I don't know if they're even going to be able to cross the river. 10,000 gold lead for RoX.KiS in 14 minutes.
Yeah, just looking systematic here in the opening day of Summit Europe play. Very promising start for them. Lucent Beam will come out of Unicorn. He'll be forced to pop a Windrunner and retreat out. He's actually opted to max Shackle over the power shot here. The problem is, now RoX.KiS are 5-man, and you need every bit of spam you can get against this. It's just Windrunner being a very level-dependent support.
Sand King almost has his Blink Dagger, though. Just needs 50 gold left. Centaur does have his.
They have, yeah, 2 of 3, and they're about to hit the third.
I just don't think they have enough damage, though. Not versus the Massials, not versus an Aegis.
Yeah, and if they can't kill them now, RoX.KiS are not going to stop. They'll take the tier 2 mid. They've got a match soon for, I think it's for Fragbite, so probably looking to just try and end this game within the next 15-20 minutes if possible. And that means MYM, though backs will be up against it, but they have secured the triple blink. So they can make their stand on the high ground, go for an epicenter, Centaur blink stop, maybe they hit a 2-hero shackle. And then it could be enough. They'll try and prowl down the top side. Hugging the tree line here, looking for the opening to jump in on RoX.KiS. But RoX.KiS are in a decent position, not too clumped up. Well, maybe 2-3 heroes that'll get caught, but not 5. They'll still have the Dazzle on the back lines. And they'll take the second to, actually the last outer tower. Wow, 6 towers in 16 minutes. Not only is MYM not getting towers, but RoX.KiS have gotten them all.
Yep, Centaur's blink will be revealed, and I don't think they know that the other 2 are up. Looks like he's actually going for a Vlad's. Vlad's is underrated, I think, when you have a range carry.
A blink coil on the solo, but he's just going to break it immediately. Still has the Aegis available. Now the Living Armor comes through. The Graves there as well. I don't think they can chase into this until they hit a 2-hero shackle, which they do. Maybe with the clap and the Doom follow-up. They will Doom solo in the first life. He'll lose the Aegis here, but he will come back and have a round 2 to go. Sunstrike coming in. Will connect on Godblack. Now Link's going to fall, and Sadoy joins the fray as well, but he's fighting from the low ground. Epi being channeled. Out comes the Sandstorm. Well, EDE is going to bring him down with the epicenter there. They're jamming right now. Still not enough to get the kill until the double edge secures it. Ace also going to fall. They've lost 3. They fought their way through the Aegis, but they might lose Rise here as well. One more right click. Ticks down to the poison. Unicorn the lone survivor for now. That was a great initiation from MYM. They are just too far behind.
Yeah, Sand King ulti pretty much tickled Viper at that point.
Yeah. There was no Darude today. And we'll have a quick pause. But on the back of that fight, I guess the main question is, can RoX.KiS go heal up and just go down mid and break the base?
I don't think so. I think they probably need to wait for next Roshan. Defending high ground is, or sorry, sieging high ground is really difficult into 3 blink arrows. They get a nice blink stop followed by Epi. You're gonna get wiped, especially without Aegis, unless your supports are in like amazing position or if they only hit 1 hero. But it's just insanely difficult to do. They don't have terribly great base siege, maybe like Living Armoring a Luna, but she also needs BKB or at least one more item, at least Manta before the next push.
Yeah, so the team fight recap is saying relax on the fight, but I think we've got the teams backwards here. I'm pretty sure relax isn't in this game.
Relax, you're doing fine.
Okay, Brian.
Stats people.
Whoa, look at these numbers. They're hovering.
Cha-ching.
See, from one side it's 43. From this side it's 34. Dude, Dota is messing with my mind today.
That's pretty whack. That's cray-cray.
Okay, it is 43. Let's try it again. Alright. We're gonna give K-Pop Tosis a mulligan here. Let's see if he can pull it off. There you go.
Good work. Good work.
Do we give him a reprieve here, Ben, or do we throw him in the drunk tank for the night? I'm hearing some blaming and, yeah, just excuse making. That's why we don't mic him up, because we don't want that negativity and influencing our broadcast here. Well, guys, of course, this is our second match of the day. We have one more coming up. It's VP versus MYM. It will be a bit later tonight, though. I think there's a short break after this match. Although with the slight delay in the start of the first series, it's possible there won't be much of a break, but that'll be your final match for the opening day of Summit Europe action. The schedule is a little interesting. Some days there's like 1 or 2 games, other days there's 6. So, well, we'll post the full schedule, release it soon. Just waiting to confirm and update a few things with the teams, but we're back into it. And they'll find Unicorn here with a nice Sunstrike. Then, definitely blast off the mark, but Solo can just run him down. One more right click should secure the kill, and Now Solo picks him up. So in the end, it was a very long retreat for the Wind Ranger, but that does make it a full team wipe.
The wipes. The wipes.
RoX.KiS looking pretty good. Manta style. Is it coming up for Solo? Yeah, he's got it. Actually, the Ultimate Orb's back, going back to base, but... Well, do they actually wait for this next Roshan? Coil is back up. Epicenter still a minute to go. And now they'll find the Luna mid. Solo's just going to throw away his life.
That was so much burst. And that's what happens when you have 3 blinks. So, MYM, they're down but not out. They're down by 16,000 gold. They can get kills here and there. They actually need Viper in front to tank just so that doesn't happen. If any hero tries to come up to threaten the Luna, they'll get their blink disabled. So
they also he needs to not be that far out either.
Yeah, not without his team.
Wow. Pipe up already on y'all. Pipe and earn. Another blink, though. They'll find Goblak. These items won't do RoX any good if they keep on getting picked off one by one, and now BZZ will be caught. Doom's thrown out on him, but there's no follow-up for that, so it is a waste of Doom.
They might get their first tower of the game, though. Actually, Luna's up. I think she
Here
can
comes
just...
Sadoy. He's
Oh,
pretty
boy.
tanky.
Yeah, have fun fighting against Sadoy.
Another TPN from Solo. He'll try to find a kill here on Link. Now pops the Scorched Earth, tries to retreat out, but Cold Snap will find him, tries to Manta dodge the coil, not able to do so. Sunstrike does connect on Link. Still juking up the cliff. I think he'll live here, though. But not able to run him down in time.
Not that bad for RoX.KiS. They didn't use any buybacks. They didn't really lose anything. A little bit of damage on T1, but
They didn't even lose the tower.
tree armor will remedy that very easily.
At the end of the day, Doom is down now. Doom
How the
is
heck
down.
does Dazzle have a pipe already? That
I
think
know, that's what I'm saying. He's so
that
far.
will make the push a lot easier, though, because Sanking's only level 8. His epicenter will almost get completely blocked by that.
And on top of that, it's not like these heroes are squishy otherwise. Manta up on the Luna, and you've got a Viper with an egg.
Well, there goes the pipe. I think he used that a little bit preemptively.
A lot of it preemptively. Now they'll go with a Shackle. There's a 3-hero coil. Stomp on Eol. Then the Epicenter follow-up, so they can't get off this grave, but Solo doesn't need it. Just pops as a clip. Stick charges are there, and they still crush through. They brought down 4. MYM just don't have it. Not enough in the tank.
Wow.
They'll lose their rack.
Leech Seed, Dazzle Heal, and Living Armor, and Mech.
Just you gotta ban some of these healers versus RoX.KiS. You can't let them have
Or you
Dazzle
can't
and Tree.
fall that far behind in the early game.
Well, that as well.
I think if they were evenly farmed, they'd get destroyed. But too much heals, too much deeps,
Well,
too
GG
much
for
loss
MYM.
early game.
Opening match of the Summit, not off to the best start. They'll try and bounce back versus a rather embattled Virtus Pro team, who apparently may be going through some roster changes, or so was the rumor mill churning. But for now, RoX.KiS are in great shape. 2-0 in the Summit. They've still got to play some very good teams, but well, they've got a little wiggle room here.
Support winner runner is garbage. 0-2 for today.
Sand King also got picked off a few times, had some avoidable deaths, and
Their lane just
the Doom pick just didn't feel like it had much
The
influence
Viper
on
pick
the
was
game.
really strong, though.
The Viper pick was strong, but it was also just the way they got to lane off of the Viper pick. Like, getting that 1v1 matchup, I think if you're Centaur against Viper, you skip return. It does nothing.
I guess you have to.
Yeah, I'd never seen the matchup before, but it did not work out.
I think maybe they should have aggro tried as MYM, because Doom has access to the safe camp, and they can play aggressively, perhaps on mid too, because they can't fight try on try. So, well,
No.
that was that.
There you have it, folks. MYM dropped their first match. Coming up next, we will have VP versus MYM. They'll get a shot at redemption here. Don't want to start your first day 0-2, but RoX.KiS are looking strong. You're watching the Summit Europe. Of course, I'm LD. He's Merlini. We're joined as well by the ever-incompetent K-pop Tosis.
Noobs.
Can't even wave at the camera properly. There you go. Yeah, get back where you belong. You're garbage. No, I'm just kidding.
They were telling me to get on camera because they missed my face.
Uh-huh. Well, they certainly don't miss your stats abilities.
God
Damn. So many shots fired. I'm just kidding. We love you, Brian. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We've got one more match coming up. You are watching the Summit Europe. Stay tuned.